hello divas. This is dating and relationship expert Sami Wunder. I help high achieving women find love, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to use your feminine energy to get a high quality man to chase you. So, if you're a successful woman and you would very much like an amazing man to chase you, to want you, to sit by his bedside and think about you, to crave hearing your voice on the phone, and to want to pursue you and give you the world, then you want to make sure you watch this video right till the end. And of course, before we get started, make sure you have hit the subscribe button below if you're watching this on YouTube, and the bell icon so that you're notified every time I do a live stream or bring out amazing content supporting you with your love life as a high achieving successful woman. So let's get started, ladies. How can you use your feminine energy to get a man to chase you? So there are two things I want to say before we dive into the 3 steps I'm going to be giving to you. The first thing that I want to say is that in a diva queen's world, in a diva's world, in the world of a high achieving woman, women do not chase men. Feminine energy does not chase masculine energy. Nature designed masculine energy to chase feminine energy. The sperm chases the egg. The peacock dances for the peahen, okay? So we never, ever, ever chase men. That's number 1. And number 2, what I want to remind all you amazing, successful women is that there's so much content on feminine energy where women are being taught how to make a man fall in love with them and how to make a man chase them. But here's the important thing I want all my clients and my community to understand. You cannot make a man do anything, okay? So this is a myth and a lie that is being sold to us, that we can go out there and make a man do something. In fact, the whole concept of making a man do something is very anti-feminine energy, because it tells you that you have complete control over the outcome. You have complete control over making a man fall in love with you. And this is simply not true. This is a lie you're being sold to. And I would really like to remind you that being in our feminine energy, the first thing and the most important thing we want to understand is that we do not have complete control over the outcome. We do not have complete control over another sovereign human being. The man that we want to attract is a sovereign human being, and his choices and his desires absolutely count in the process. Okay, now that I've given you the bad news, I also want to give you the good news, because of course I am still here showing you how to get a high quality man to chase you. And the good news is that even though we don't have complete control over a sovereign man, over the man that we like, over the kind of man that we want to attract, what we do have as women is influence, okay? Now, influence is not the same as control. Control is where you can completely be in charge of a process. You can completely be in control of the fact that you can get the man you like to want you and chase you. You can't. But influence is about getting the odds to go in your favor, increasing the probability of your success with the guy that you like. And when you are in your feminine energy, when you are in this high value diva space that I talk about in all of my work on samiwunder.com, then you have a high amount of influence over high quality men. All right, now with this in our minds, let's look at the top 3 ways you can get a high quality man to chase you. The first way is to be desirable. Now, by being desirable, this does not mean that you have to put a lot of pressure on yourself to lose a lot of weight and to, tan yourself and get a tan, or, whatever you think is the way for you to be beautiful. But I think what I'm trying to tell you here is that men are visual creatures, and a man is simply not going to chase you if he is not feeling desire for you. And by that, I mean sexual tension, his desire to want to sleep with you. I mean, this is romance, right? So there's nothing bad about a man desiring us physically, because that's a very, very important part of the process. So my invitation to all of you lovely ladies is to really make sure that you're putting your best selves out there. So often when I am working with my high achieving clients, you know, they have got everything together and they have, you know, their beautiful homes and their cars, and they're great at their jobs. They actually have great bodies and look good too. But when you look at their social media profiles, or you look at their online dating profiles, they have put blurry pictures there, pictures with other girlfriends, and they are just simply not showing up as their best self. So it's so important that we remember that when we want high quality men to chase us, to choose us, that we are showing up 100% as our best self, putting on the best clothes, maybe even playing around with a little bit of makeup, trying some new hairstyles, wearing some more colorful feminine dresses, showing some skin. I mean, why not? If you love your body, if you celebrate your body, and making sure that you are showing the best aspect of yourself. And if there's any resistance to doing that, you may want to ask yourself, why are you resisting showing up as your best self? Do you, judge the fact that feminine women wear makeup, feminine women wear pretty dresses? So it is really important. Visual is really important, and you want to make sure you're doing the best there. Now, tip number 2 is, what is it? Tip number 2 is surrendering to his pursuit. I had a quick look at my notes. So what does it mean to surrender to his pursuit? As high achieving women, as successful women, we are so used to just going for what we want. In fact, this is the message of feminism. If you like something, go for it, go for it. But this is exactly the reason why so many of us who see success in our careers, we don't find the same success in our love lives. And that's because we're trying to replicate principles of success, which is go for what you want. If you like something, go for it, go behind it, don't stop till you've got it. We're trying to replicate those principles of career success into our love lives. And it just doesn't work, because romance is not about is not about career success. It doesn't work that way. It works on biology. It works on the principles of attraction and sexual polarity. And so it is extremely important that no matter how successful you are in your love life, you respect the signs of polarity, masculine, feminine, and you are able to give up control and let a man lead the pursuit. This means the man is initiating. This means the man is pursuing. This means the man is, at least in the initial stages of dating, coming towards you. Now, what I have seen after having worked with very, very highly successful women is that a lot of women lean back this way and surrender to a man's pursuit, but they're still very outcome oriented about it. In other words, they lean back, they relax, they tell themselves, I'm gonna let the man do all the chasing and the pursuing, and yet they are very, very anxious about the outcome. They're worried about, is he gonna text me? Why hasn't he called me? Now, it's so important that in being in my community, you lovely ladies understand that this is still masculine. You're still not fully surrendered, because fully surrendered would look like embracing the concept that if he was meant to be in my life, he would follow up, he would pursue me, right? There's nothing that I have to do here to make it happen. I mean, just think of it this way. How easy is it for you to pick up your phone and send a text? Takes 5 seconds, right? And it's not hard at all. Well, that's how easy it is for a man when he likes you and when he wants to pursue you. And this is why it's so important to remember that men are still sovereign human beings, and you may be an amazing woman, and yet you may not be a match for the man that you like. And this is where, instead of obsessing and beating yourself down and making it all about am I good enough or not good enough, it is so important that you surrender to a man's pursuit in a relaxed way, and you understand that if he really wants it, he is going to come for it, and there's nothing more that you have to do, okay? And last but not the least, at least for this video, my third tip around getting a high quality man to chase you is to be warm and inviting. Now, we are living in a world of social media, internet, YouTube, and information. And we are bombarded every single day with very conflicting dating and relationship advice. And a lot of my highly successful clients, when I say highly successful, I mean they're influencers. I've worked with attorneys, doctors, really intelligent women. A lot of the times, what happens is that when a man pursues them, they get scared. They don't want to act too eager. They don't want to look too keen or too interested because they've heard all these messages from everywhere. Don't let him see that you like him. Don't let him, see that you're interested in him, and just be a little unavailable. So we've got all these conflicting messages being thrown at us. And so what happens is that even when a guy we like messages us, we get cold or we're not warm and inviting. And this is so important. Being warm and inviting is so important because masculine men, high quality men, will never chase a woman where they feel like they can't win or where they feel like the wall is up and they have to jump over hoops and hoops and hoops just to be able to get her to be interested in him. So it's so important that when he shows up in your inbox, on the phone, it's that you're warm and inviting, that you are in a soft and sweet way, making it easy for him to pursue you. And it looks as simple as saying something like, oh, how wonderful to wake up to a message from you this early in the morning, or oh, how wonderful to hear your voice, this feels so good, thank you for planning this, right? So just being warm and inviting. And this is so important because so many times, even when we like the man, we're so afraid to show that it's safe to pursue me. It's safe. I am interested too. And of course, when you're in your feminine energy, you don't have to say, I am interested in you, but you get to show that with your appreciation. You get to show that with your sweetness and with your softness. Okay. And this is the core of feminine energy: safety, warmth, invitation, and softness. So don't be afraid to show your heart. Don't be afraid to share your feelings. Don't be afraid to let him see that he makes you happy, because this is the number one way that he's gonna keep coming to you for more. Now, if this was helpful, you had some light bulb moments, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and engage. And of course, I also want to quickly let you know about my Attract Your Soulmate program, because I don't just teach women about feminine energy. I teach women about how to use feminine energy and how to adopt the right winning mindset and how to have boundaries and basically attract the love of their life. And in the last 5 years, I've helped over 200 women get married. This is amazing, isn't it? And also over 500 women attract deeply committed, happy relationships. So I definitely know what I'm doing when it comes to helping successful, high-achieving women crack the code to romantic love. So Attract Your Soulmate is my signature program for the single woman who's looking to attract her dream man in her life. It's 7.5 hours of content where I basically help you heal from your past, adopt an abundance mindset when it comes to dating. I show you how to set up your online dating profile, how to date online so that you're not getting overwhelmed and not matching with douchebags, but really high quality men, and how to then rotational date, have many options among men to choose from, then how to heal your nasty voices, basically all those voices inside you that say I'm not good enough, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not sexy enough, and also how to dive deep into feminine energy and embrace it and be the prize in love. So go check out Attract Your Soulmate. Installments are available. I invite you to my world on samiwunder.com. The links to Attract Your Soulmate are below if you're watching on YouTube. I love you guys. I hope to keep serving you in this new year. Thank you for watching.